Scorpio, what's going on? Happy Valentine's Day. Well, it's not Valentine's Day. But this is your Valentine's Day reading. Um, so let's see what's going to be going on for Scorpio for Valentine's Day. Now, this isn't for all Scorpios, it's just a majority of them. So take what resonates. If it doesn't resonate with you, it's not for you. And we have the third chakra, Archangel Shamuel. This is your power center. That is your power center. Let's see what's going on. Ooh, cornucopia. That looks pretty freaking abundant. Oh no. Oh man. Hostilities. Second chakra, Archangel Ariel. Your second chakra is your sacral chakra. It is your creativity, your emotions, your feelings. Feeling hostile. Oh, Scorpios, you guys are with me on Valentine's Day with them. I'm feeling kind of hostile against this fucking holiday. But even with feeling hostile, we still stand in our power and our fucking heart is still open. See how, like, it's like he's holding this yellow light right where his solar plexus is, but his heart center is lit up. And his crown is lit up. The connection to the divine. All right, let's pull some clarifiers. All right. Yeah, it's like, even if we're single on Valentine's Day, we can still have a good fucking day. Fuck that. The only hostility should be is how, like, other people are trying to make us feel about being single. Like, fuck off. So what? I'm single on Valentine's Day. Eat shit. Like, I don't have to fucking worry about pleasing somebody that's going to be dissatisfied later like you do. So, like, that's what you should tell people. Yeah, but then you do. You sound hostile as fuck and sound bitter. It's okay, Scorpio. It's okay. The chaser. Oh, yeah, that chaser energy, trying to... The runner. Chasing after the runner. I just got a message from someone. They said waiting. It's like, what? I don't even know what you're talking about. Waiting for what? But yeah, the chaser is fucking waiting. Waiting and waiting. And chasing and chasing. The runner runs because they feel like they're not enough. So, Scorpio, if you're the runner, you're feeling hostile because you're single and you feel like you're not enough, and so you run. Yeah, got to clear out that sacral chakra, your second chakra. That's where all your emotions are stored. So, like, the runners, they suppress their emotions, so their sacral chakra is fucked. It is out of whack. It is. But the runner is the masculine energy, and masculines, a feminine energy, when their sacral chakra is all out of whack, they're extra emotional and crying. When a masculine's energy when a masculine's energy in the sacral chakra is out of whack, if they're the runner type, if they're the runner type for sure, then they're detaching. They're detaching. They're suppressing and detaching. And it's like when you disconnect from your feelings, you don't just disconnect from your feelings, you disconnect from healthy relationships in your outer world. Because you go into that frequency of fucked up emotions. It's like, yeah, you can suppress them and detach from them, but they're still fucking there. Under the surface, 444 on the clock, they're still fucking there, and they're still causing a fucking problem. So it's like, it's an illusion to think that the detachment part is a fucking illusion. When you suppress and then detach, it's an illusion because the emotions, the feelings are still there. And it's going to start causing problems. It's going to cause problems on your inner world. It's going to cause problems in your outer world. It's going to start to cause problems in your physical body if you don't if you don't deal with it. Um, if you get in an accident, you're more prone to injury. Um, hmm. Gotta let go of the hostilities. Gotta let go of the hostilities. You know, Scorpio, like, we're powerful. When we're not destroying ourselves in some form or another. Um, all right, so the runner runs because they feel like they're not enough, and the chaser chases because they feel like they're not enough, and then nobody's getting this cornucopia. It's just gonna sit there in the sunlight till it gets friggin' dark, and this fruit and vegetables and everything just friggin' dies, and it's not even, can't even do anything with it anymore. uh, Gotta go inwards, do some healing work inwards. Inwards. Stop worrying about what's outside of you. It's like, if you want to fix your outer world, you have to fix your inner world first. Because if you are actually even successful in fixing something in your outer world when you have left your inner world fucking neglected, what you create in the outer world, eventually it's going to just fucking fall apart. It's not going to be built on a solid foundation. Because you're not building from a solid foundation. All right, hostilities. Yeah, it's like, abundance is here, but you're standing there fucking hostile. Oh man, this is supposed to be a Valentine's Day reading. uh, but I mean, how did we get here? Love, love, not being loved right, not knowing how to love right, not understanding your love compared to someone else's love, how it differs. Healthy choices, making healthy choices in love and life, self-love, self-care, being happier instead of hostile. It's like that the hostility is also there, not just from things that have happened, but the hostility is also there because it's like you want to make healthy choices, you want to love yourself, you want to be happier, but it's like, well, I can't. Well, if you can't figure out why you can't, you have to go inwards. And what you're going to find in there is that all this hostility is there because mm, the sacral chakra. If you don't know about the sacral chakra, Google this shit. Google it. Google it. Like, I'll explain some stuff in the videos, but in the readings, but if you really want to make healthier choices and release hostility, then you have to release all that shit that's been suppressed and pushed down into your sacral chakra. That's where the discomfort comes from. That's where the hostility comes from. The hostility at this point isn't even really from the outer world. It's just being projected onto the outer world. And your reality is your perception. So it's like, if you're perceiving things in a hostile manner, well, then that's how life's going to be. Um, Now, since we had the runner and chaser card both come out, a lot of these, a lot of these are having twin flame energy to them. If you're the chaser, you have to go in and heal the wounds that were there before meeting this masculine. Um, because when you come into contact with the masculine and you don't have those wounds healed and they start to feel like they're unsure, your wounds get triggered, and then you start to behave in a way that's it's going to be a self-fulfilling prophecy. Like, I think they're going to run from it. Yeah, they are going to run. They're going to run because you thought that and you fucking triggered something in your field, and you have to heal it. If you don't heal it, it's going to keep getting triggered. And then when that gets triggered and you start behaving in a certain manner, they're going to run for sure, and they're not going to fucking stop. they don't stop until you stop chasing, and you don't stop chasing until you heal. Mirror. Yeah. You guys mirror each other. You reflect each other's wounds. It's like the feminine looks at the masculine, and what they see is that they're going to be abandoned. And the masculine looks at the feminine and sees, I'm going to be rejected. And then the masculine runs, and the feminine chases, because the feminine doesn't want to be abandoned. And the masculine, they were programmed to run. It's like, you're not allowed to have feelings. Your feelings are stupid. Go. It's being emotionally abandoned. They were emotionally abandoned as a child. So when they start to feel something that they don't know how to deal with, they go somewhere to isolate. But you guys both have the same feelings for each other. So then it's just like this. It's just like the irony of it. Like, it's like the masculines weren't loved properly. Here comes the feminine, like, wanting to love, and then that scares them off, and then the feminine's, like, suddenly triggered, and then they're... I feel like for some of the feminines, like, you weren't so easily triggered into this. Like, this masculine triggers you in a way that nobody else does, but that's because they're reflecting back to you your frequency. And your frequency of, I don't want to be abandoned. And then the masculine is reflecting, you're reflecting to the masculine, like, I don't want to be rejected. So then they see, like, oh my God, like, rejection, like, I don't want to feel that. I love this person, I care about them, I don't want to hurt them, but I gotta reject them before they reject me, because my system just can't handle that. I can't handle that, because that's going to create feelings and emotions in me that I'm not going to know how to deal with. I already don't even know how to deal with the feelings that I'm having right now. All right, what's this? Yeah, it's like I started, like, channeling, like, something, and then, like, then when it's done, it's just, like, done. And then I'm blank, and I'm like, oh, okay, I guess I'm moving on. Second chakra, Archangel Ariel. Yeah, you gotta go talk it out with someone. Gotta go out, have fun, have a good time, get your creative juices flowing again. Because the sacral chakra, like I said, it's your feelings, but it's also, like, your creativity. Like, it's where... it's where your... how do I want to put it? Like, the spirit of your creativity lives. It lives in your emotions, in your sacral chakra, I guess is how I want to put it. So in order to, like, if it's blocked, you got to get it flowing again. Got to get it flowing again. Got to get it moving. Got to talk it out. Even I want to say, even if it's not, like, talking about your feelings, just going out, having a good time. Go dancing. Dancing gets gets some chakras open. Moving the hips around and shit. Yeah, see, we got healing heart. Yeah, you gotta heal that heart. Gotta heal that heart. It's like, your heart is, it's your heart chakra, your heart center, your connection to other people and other people's connection to you. And that greatly fucking affects your feelings and emotions. That's where the trigger comes in through the fucking through the heart center. It's like, oh, I feel something. Oh, I feel love. Oh, uh-oh, feelings. Nope. Because you gotta heal your heart. The way to do that is to talk. Go have fun. Go live your life. Go live your life. Love. Unconditional love. Self-love. Oneness. Passion. Affection. Attraction. And the butterfly. Hold on. Let's get that in focus. There we go. Relationship evolving to the next phase. Healing the inner child growth. Yeah, see? Gotta heal that abandonment wound, feminines, and masculines. You gotta heal that rejection wound. I mean, you know, if this is a twin flame situation, like, it usually, like, how it plays out is the feminine ends up when separation comes, they're triggered into healing that inner child and that abandonment wound. And then when you guys start to reconnect, well, not even just when you start to reconnect in the physical, it's you guys are connected on a spiritual level. So when the feminine starts to heal, it does affect the masculine on a spiritual level. Now, the masculine does still have free will, so they can choose to continue to stay in hostilities, or they can choose to make healthier choices and fucking mirror the divine feminine completely. Um, Reflect that back, reflect the healing. Someone has to do the healing first in order for it to be reflected. All right, Scorpios, I'm going to leave that here. Happy Valentine's Day. Don't fucking worry about being single on Valentine's Day. Who gives a shit? Worry about on your loving yourself. Love your fucking self. Go buy yourself some. Go buy yourself a rose. Go buy yourself a rose. It's Valentine's Day. Fucking love yourself. If you don't got nobody to love, love yourself. And I mean, even if you do have somebody to love, fucking love yourself first. Then them second. And if you find somebody that's fucking worth it, like where you want to love them as much as you love yourself, that's fine as long as it's a healthy relationship and somebody's not going to fucking take advantage of that and drain you and then suddenly you love them more than they love you. That is not a healthy relationship. So always make sure the love, the respect, the trust, the loyalty is equal. All right, Scorpio. Please like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Let me know how this resonated with you, and we'll be talking again soon. Bye, guys.